Welcome back, it's now 2011. We're about to interview Ross Noble as part of his Round Britain tour to celebrate the 500,000th triumph to be manufactured at Hinckley. We're here at Youles Motorcycles Manchester, inside the newest Triumph dealership in the world. This is literally, be careful because it's that new, but it's not quite.
It's that new, it hasn't been screwed down.
It hasn't been fixed down yet.
What's the tour about? Well, basically, the bike that I've got outside there is the 500,000th bike that came off the production line, and it's got a custom paint job on it, one-off, and we picked that up from the Hinckley factory, and then using Twitter, basically what we did was we said, right, we're leaving Hinckley. I tweeted, you know, we're heading, which way did we head? We went east first, so we're heading east. Where should we go? What should we do? And then people have just been tweeting us and saying, go to this place, go to that place, go to, so we've been everywhere from the world's smallest pub to the oldest pork pie shop in Britain, and then this morning we went to a candle shop run by Bob Carroll G's.
You were all laughing when you came in about that. That seemed like it was
just amazing.
Yeah.
Like, you know, it's one of those things where, you know, he's there in his candle shop and he showed us around with all the rest of it, and of course in your head you're just thinking, yeah, but come on, let's split the dog. And he showed us all around, and then he just went, shall I go and get the boy? And he got in his car and he disappeared off, and he came back and he brought the dog. So I've actually got, and he gave me a split the dog puppet. So I've got so we got some footage of Spit the dog revving the bike, which is great. Yeah. So we've been doing that, and we just do all around Britain, and then when we get to the end of it, we're going to go, we'll ride back to Hinckley, and then the bike is going to be auctioned off for Riders for Health, which is a charity that does, they provide really simple, easily maintainable bikes for health workers in Africa, and their website is riders.org, and they're you know, it's a really sort of, it's just a really effective charity, because they you know, we're riding around on our bikes, you know, having a laugh, you know, just sort of meeting Bob Carroll G's, but you know, over in Africa, the same machine, you know, essentially the same mode of transport can save lives.
So far, what's been the most memorable bit of it for you?
Bob Carroll G's.
Bob Carroll G's. Well, that was only this morning. There's nothing. I mean, the oldest pie, the smallest pie shop, or the smallest. No, Bob Carroll G's.
Nothing, to be honest.
He's the man.
Yeah. Trying to even, unless we get in a fist fight with the Chuckle Brothers, there's nothing is gonna top.
Yeah. Do you do any biking gags? Do you do any?
Normally, I have done. Yeah, I sort of usually are sort of things that happen to me while I'm riding. I made a TV show over in Australia where I was riding my bike, and that was basically stuff would happen to me all the time where I just well, the other day, for example, which I thought was hilarious, I was walking down the street when we were in this market, and I had my helmet and I was wearing this, and we were walking along, and this bloke at a stall, one of the market stalls, he goes, all right, and he says, why you got a biker outfit on?
Go come on the bus.
I'm on a bike. As I get very, very wobbly on cobbles. Yeah. There was my favourite thing that happened, which I was telling this on stage for a while. I'd been out with some mates of mine, we'd been off dirt bike riding, and I was covered in mud, head to toe, literally covered in shit. And I went into this garage, and I walked up to the woman behind the counter, and I went, bottle of water please, and she just went, and I was literally, you couldn't see my face for mud, she went, you've got a bit of dirt on your face, like I hadn't noticed, and I just jokingly went, yeah, to be honest with you, you get like that when you've been burying a body, right? Just as a bit of a wit, and she went, oh well, soon be the weekend.
How would you persuade people to take up two wheels?
Well, I think it's tricky because the problem that bikes have is not what they are; it's how they're perceived, and I think that's what really needs to change. But and I think it's that thing of, you see, I've got a bike, and people just straight away, without even thinking about it, they just go, kill yourself.
Yeah,
And I think, you know,
preconception.
Yeah, exactly. And also as well, I think what's really important, and that's what I like about, you know, the Triumph bikes. I mean, obviously there's, you know, you've got your 675s and your speed triples and all that. You have got the high performance sports bikes, but I think the really important thing is we need to get away from this idea that it needs to be, you know, top end, high performance.
180 mile an hour.
You know,
you can have a good time on a motorbike at 50 mile an hour.
Exactly. But we just need to move away from, I mean, still have all that stuff.
Yeah.
But I think the trouble is that because the bike world is led by the racing, that it's, you know, when it follows that route, that's the problem. And I think that a lot of people just think they're going to get on a bike and they're going to get on and it's just going to flip on them.
Yeah.
And I think that's the, you know, if we can get away from that and just show people that actually having a, you know, you get people sort of, you know, the sort of greenies that are sort of, you know, cutting the emissions, you know, and making everything, driving Priuses and all that sort of stuff. Well, a bike takes less, you know, there's less goes into making a bike initially than one of those cars. And they, you know, and also especially in the recession and all that, they're cheap.
Got a bit of way to go. So we'll get more people on bikes, and that's the job done. Well, thanks a lot for coming. Lovely to see you, and all the best with your trip. I hope everything goes well for you.
Good luck with all this.
Thank you very much.
And I'll pop in the next time I'm in Manchester.
Pop in next time. Yeah.
Cool.
Thank you, Ross, for taking time to visit us here today. We wish you good luck with the rest of your tour and hope you raise plenty of money for Riders for Health. Well done, Triumph, for another landmark achievement, and here's to another 500,000 Triumphs at least. Hope to see you at either our Blackburn or Manchester showroom soon.